This is what the door panel mold looks like after we set a few rings in place. You know, it looks pretty good. I like it. We haven't cut out the horns because we are actually going to go ahead and fiberglass it and then cut it out because I need that extra strength right there. But for the most part of it, it's already ready to rock and roll and get ready to get some fleece. Fleece is basically a sweater-like material that actually reacts pretty good with fiberglass. It hardens up pretty good after you put some fiberglass resin on it and some fiberglass mat on it. So it is actually the best thing to use for your fiberglass molds. Fleece is actually pretty stretchy, so when you start laying it on your door panel, man, you can stretch it and it gives you the curves and the shape that you are looking for once you make your door panel. Let me show you what the door panel mold looks like after we fleeced it. Look at that guy. You see there's a very, very big difference on how it looks versus just rings on it. The fleece gives us is curvatures, different forms, and man, it just brings the door panel to life. And this is what the door panel will actually look like after it's fiberglass, resin, sanded, and everything. But of course, it's going to have a nice vinyl on it, just so it looks really good. For today, I'm actually going to be showing you how to apply your fleece on your door panel on your rings. Before, I would actually use my BS stapler. It's an upholstery stapler, man. This is like the best thing in the industry that you can use for doing panels, you know, wrapping stuff and anything. But the downfall of using this guy right here is when you go to staple your fleece on your rings, it's just so much pressure. Your rings can actually separate from the door panel. Then you have to go back and glue them back in place or whatever you have to do so they stay on the same shape that you were looking for. If I were to go ahead and staple the fleece onto the actual mold, we could actually take the chance that it's just going to break right through it, you know what I'm saying? And that's not what we want. We don't want to walk backwards with these door panels. We want to keep going forward. So the solution to not using the BS stapler is this Install Bay 2-part glue. You know, it actually has an activator, and this is the glue itself. For today's video, I'm actually going to be showing you how to glue the fleece on the mold and on the speaker rings so you have a nice shape to your door panel after you get done doing that. This is exactly what you want it to start looking like after you start gluing it down a little bit. You do have to have patience. Glue sections at a time. It may take a little bit more longer, but listen, it's gonna lay down a lot better, and then you know it gives yourself time for the glue to actually activate after you spray her down, because you don't want to do a big strip of glue and then spray it, and then by the time you get halfway of your bead of glue, it already dries up, and then you know you have to redo it, and then you know it's just so much work. You know what I'm saying? So much more work that you're making for yourself. So just do small sections at a time. Be very, very, very patient with it, you know. Honestly, this panel actually took me a good hour to go ahead and glue it because I did section by section, and I took my time with it because I didn't want to give myself any problems or create more work for myself. So this is what it should look like after you glue the fleece onto the rings on that round over router edge, man. I always like doing the round over edge on it. It gives me a guideline to set my fleece. I used to use my BS stapler, and on that same edge I would come through and I'd staple it with staples, but with the pressure of shooting it, it would send like pressure, and it could like the ring could bounce off the actual mold, and then you could have to come back there, glue it in place or hot glue it, and we don't want to do that because we worked a lot to go backwards. So I feel the best way to do it is to get yourself some glue. It doesn't have to be this glue specifically, but any other type of super glue would work, because you know the fabric on the wood is going to glue like cement, you know what I'm saying, and fast. But I like this one the install bay with the 2-part activator. Man, this stuff is bomb. Door panel should look like, man. It definitely looks like a whole different build. Look at it, man. Extra nice. Drop it down in the comments, hit that like. After like 10-15 minutes of letting the glue actually dry up and set, get yourself a razor blade. Pull it very nice and tight and just lay the razor blade flat on there and just glide it like an extra smooth cut. Very nice cut out, like nothing ever happened. Now with another fresh blade, man, let's take that guy off and we'll start cutting some of this stuff out. Glide it on the flat surface of the ring. And just like that, you're one step closer to fiberglassing your door panel mold, man. It is very, tedious work, but it will pay off as soon as you start fiberglassing, sanding, and after you got that thing wrapped in the vinyl, man, you're gonna be very, very happy with your results, man. The rear doors are ready for some fiberglass resin. It takes a lot of work to get to this point, guys. A lot of work and patience. You cannot just rush no fiberglass door panels because they will not come out the way how you want them to, and you're just gonna create a lot of work for yourself. I hope this video actually helps you wrapping fleece on your fiberglass door panels. If you enjoyed today's video, man, definitely hit that like and subscribe for your boy. And don't forget to get entered in the giveaway we got going on, man. March 31st, it ends. April 1st, we will be announcing the winner. I am actually gonna do the front doors, but off camera, because you guys don't need to see the same process. And then the next video probably will be us actually throwing some fiberglass resin on these door panels, man. So definitely stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, man. Turn those notification bells on so you can know when we drop videos, man. And with that being said, hope you guys have a good one, man. It is cold today, so your boy's gonna finish this, edit the video, drop it, and hope you guys watch it. Until next time, peace.